Wollongong is possibly the most bike-friendly city in Australia. With dedicated cycle paths stretching from beach to beach, vibrant food hubs and stunning ocean views at every turn, it's the perfect mix of adventure and relaxation. In this Australia travel vlog, we'll show you how easy it is to explore Wollongong and surrounds by bike. From the best things to do in Wollongong, including its best cafes and local eats, as well as places to stay. Thirroul is one of Wollongong's most northern suburbs and a favourite among locals for its relaxed coastal vibe. With its leafy streets, boutique shops and beachside cycleways, it's a fantastic starting point for any Wollongong cycling adventure. Thirroul's cafe culture is alive and well, with plenty of options available. We first stopped at Blessed Bowls, which is a local favourite. It is a bright community cafe that's all about healthy, colourful eats. Their acai bowls are loaded with tropical fruit and come topped with various toppings. We couldn't go past the passion fruit topping, sweet and tangy goodness. For something heartier, Cucina Thirroul serves up Mediterranean-inspired breakfasts like chorizo and halloumi on sourdough. It's indulgent, satisfying and perfect after a morning cycle along the coast.
So we're in Aura Sweat in Thirroul, and this is a great spa area. So you've got infrared spas, you've got Finnish spas, you've got hot and cold pools as well. It's a great relaxing space.
So how was that, Joe?
Oh, that was a really relaxing experience. I really liked that there was Netflix on the TV just outside the sauna. That gave you a bit of distraction, made it quite relaxing. So yeah, you definitely sweat a lot. And I like that you've got a private shower here as well, so you can kind of switch between cooling yourself off in the shower and then going back into the sauna. And I think 50 minutes in the sauna is a great amount of time. So you can have the sauna individually, or it goes up to 3 people. Yeah, and I don't think you share with anyone else other than the person that you book with, so that's a nice little bonus as well.
Woonona is a suburb to the north of Wollongong. It's quite a beachy suburb, and the name Woonona is from an Aboriginal word meaning place of the young wallaby. And it was at this spot back in 1770 that Captain Cook nearly first landed on Australia. Unfortunately, the waves were breaking a bit too hard and he had to keep going further north. This suburb was originally settled in the mid-1800s, driven by the coal mining industry. Nowadays, it's quite a well-to-do suburb, especially around the beach. You can find some pretty fancy looking houses. Woonona's food scene is as diverse as its community. At Big Five Lapa, we got a taste of South Africa. Think smoky brisket, pulled pork, and homemade barbecue sauce that's sweet, tangy, and totally addictive. We even tried their milk tart for dessert, light, creamy, and dusted with cinnamon. Just down the road, Woonona Kebab House serves up Turkish favourites like beef kebabs and halal snack packs loaded with perfectly seasoned meat, chips, and galhi sauce. Corrimal is a suburb in the north of Wollongong, famous for the birthplace of Streets ice cream. Ted Street created Streets from making frozen custard in the 1930s, and it just grew from there. These days, Corrimal is famous for its Spring into Corrimal Festival, which is the largest free family one-day festival in regional New South Wales, with over 70,000 people coming for the event. Corrimal gets its name from Mount Corrimal, which is part of the Illawarra Escarpment. So Corrimal, originally an Aboriginal Dreamtime warrior, The First Nations people of this area were known as the Thirroul people, and we pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Corrimal was originally founded around the logging industry in the mid-1800s, and then that turned into coal mining towards the end of the century, and that lasted for over 100 years, with the coke works closing down in 2014. We found some great Vietnamese food spots in Corrimal. Bong's Cafe and Restaurant brings the flavours of Vietnam to the Illawarra, serving steaming bowls of pho rich with cinnamon, star anise and lemongrass. And for one of the best banh mi's in the region, Sam's Crusty Bread Shop is a must. Their crispy pork banh mi is stuffed with crackling herbs and sweet salty sauces, all tucked inside freshly baked bread that's crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Continuing the ride south, you'll reach Fairy Meadow, a great base for exploring the Wollongong coastline. It's just a 15-minute cycle from the city centre, and the cycle path from here hugs the ocean all the way to the lighthouse. It makes a perfect base to stay in Wollongong if you prefer a more laid-back vibe. There are plenty of cafes and restaurants in Fairy Meadow to keep you satiated. For a hearty meal, you can't go past the Charles Hotel, an iconic Fairy Meadow pub that's been serving locals since the 1950s. Expect generous portions, great value and all your pub classics. We love the chicken tikka masala and grilled barramundi. It's hearty comfort food, perfect after a big day of riding. Welcome to our accommodation near Wollongong, Nightcap at the Charles Hotel.
This is a boutique hotel which is set in a historic pub which dates back to the 1950s, but it was renovated just 6 years ago, and I really like the decor. So in particular, I love these artworks that are in each room, like this is a black cockatoo. It really grounds the room, I think, and it's a really great piece of Australiana. You've got really comfortable bed. I've had such a good night's sleep here. It's really comfortable, great bedding. And you've got a smart TV, which is a really good size here, and it's nicely positioned so you can watch TV in bed, which I really like. You've got your teas and coffees, you've got a bar fridge, which has complimentary water as well as milk. And they've put a lot of attention to detail into appointing the room. So what I really love is that they've got quite a few of these outlets which also have a USB outlet. That's one of my bugbears, especially because we're content creators, just having enough space to charge up everything. But yeah, it's really good. They've got 3 lots of those outlets throughout the room. They've also got quite a bit of storage space, lots of hanging space, which is really good. Hangers, and then you've got some space to store your luggage here. They've got an ironing board and an iron, and then they've also got a lot of natural light. So, and particularly in the bathroom, and this bathroom's massive. So you've got a really nice sized shower. The shower pressure is excellent. I really love this shower. It's got a rainfall shower head, which is really good. Really nice body wash and soaps and shampoos, really good quality. So it's a really nice space to come back to at the end of the day, get yourself clean before you head out on a night in the town. But what I think is possibly the best feature of Nightcap at the Charles Hotel is its location. So we're at Fairy Meadow, which is north of Wollongong. It's close to some of the best beaches in Wollongong, and it's only a 10-minute drive to the Wollongong CBD. And you've got so many options for getting around. So you've got bus stops on your doorstep, you've got the train station only 5 minutes drive away, there's a car park here, you can also park your bikes, and there's a bike path which is a level scenic bike path which takes you 20 minutes into the city. But another great thing is that it is right on the Wollongong Free City Loop bus line. So you can get into the city really easily and for free. And the buses run every 10 minutes during the day and 20 minutes at night, and it runs up till 10 o'clock at night. And because you've got the pub next door, you can have pub food delivered to your room by room service, or you can just come next door for a meal and enjoy the pub atmosphere. So I've really felt at home at Nightcap at the Charles Hotel. The staff have been really friendly as well and have made our stay extra special. So we'd like to give a big thank you to Nightcap at the Charles Hotel for partnering with us in this video and making it possible. And if you want to stay here yourself, click on the link in our video description. I've been past the Gong many times going down to the south coast, and I've stopped over a couple of times to just go and get some petrol or maybe do a Macca's run. But this is the first time I've actually stayed in Wollongong, and I really like it. It's got a really relaxed vibe. You've got the beach, you've got the city. There's so much to explore. It's really easy to get around. There's lots of great food places. There's some nice galleries, there's some nice parks. And with the cycle paths, they just seem to be everywhere. And they're not only just good for cyclists, but I've seen people in wheelchairs and mobility scooters using them as well. So it's great that there's so many ways to explore the city and that it's really open for everyone.
North Wollongong Beach is one of the most popular spots to visit in Wollongong. It's a really great spot here. It's very popular with the locals in the morning going for their morning walks or walking the dog. There are a couple of cafes here to enjoy your morning coffee, and North Wollongong Beach is patrolled all throughout the year, so you can swim in summer or winter. The Wollongong Lighthouse is an iconic spot in Wollongong. It was first lit in 1937. This was Australia's first electric automated lighthouse. And it's a really cool vantage point to come up here and just look at the whole skyline of Wollongong, as well as both sides of the coast. So it's a real panoramic view. It's amazing.
For a dose of culture in Wollongong, come to Wollongong Art Gallery. This is one of Australia's biggest regional galleries, and it spans over 4 levels. The gallery has been open since 1978 and has been in its current location since 1991. It's free to enter, and it showcases artists from the Illawarra region, as well as works from artists of national and international significance. Entry is free, and it's open from Tuesdays to Sundays. City Beach is a 3-kilometre stretch of sand that's right near the Wollongong CBD. It's a patrolled beach, and you can swim here at the northern end.
For those chasing a thrill, Wollongong is also home to Skydive Australia, the only beach skydive in the Sydney region. It's the ultimate way to see the coastline with panoramic views of the city, the escarpment, and the endless stretch of blue ocean. One of the things that we really love about Wollongong is the Wollongong Shuttle. So it's a free service, runs every 10 minutes throughout the day and every 20 minutes at night. So it takes you on a loop all through the Wollongong CBD to the outskirts of Wollongong. We're staying at Nightcap at the Charles Hotel in Meadow. The bus is only a 5-minute walk away, so it's extremely convenient for us. It's a really great initiative to get people using public transport. If you're looking to get back to nature, come to the Wollongong Botanic Gardens. So they're situated right next to the University of Wollongong. It's a really big space with plenty of different gardens to choose from and walk through and experience. We're currently in the Rose Garden now. Rose gardens are my favourite. I like going around and sniffing them all. They provide a lot of learning experiences as well. So there's plenty of marked signage to understand about the particular plants or gardens that you're walking through. There's also a big focus on mindfulness, so there's tips about gratitude and just being mindful in your current surroundings. I think that's really nice as well. There's also play equipment for all abilities. It's just a really nice calming space. To get here, we recommend taking the Wollongong free shuttle and getting off at the University of Wollongong. Wollongong's food scene is satisfyingly diverse, with everything from trendy cafes to authentic global flavours. You'll find specialty coffee spots serving up your favourite order, alongside vibrant eateries dishing up bold Asian and European-inspired cuisine. There are also plenty of mouth-watering spots where you can grab a quick and tasty fast food fix. And for dessert lovers, there's no shortage of indulgent treats to reward yourself after a long coastal ride. If you visit on a Thursday night, don't miss Eat Street in Wollongong CBD. A buzzing night market filled with international street food, live music and great vibes. It's a local favourite and a perfect way to wrap up your day. We put together a Wollongong food vlog dedicated to our amazing Eat Street experience. Check it out if you want to learn more. Heading further south beyond the Wollongong CBD is Port Kembla. For a spiritual stop along the way, don't miss Wollongong's iconic Buddhist temple.
The Guangsheng Nan Tien Temple in Wollongong is one of the biggest Buddhist temples in the Southern Hemisphere. It was built in 1995 and it's been New South Wales Heritage listed since 2024. This is a massive complex which includes an 8-storey pagoda, a couple of large prayer halls, and there's accommodation as well as a cafe on site. If you follow the path behind the pagoda, you'll come to a beautiful walking trail which leads you to views of the Illawarra Escarpment.
On our way to Port Kembla, we stumbled upon Atin Ito Filipino finest cuisine. Atin Ito brings a taste of the Philippines to the Illawarra, serving up comforting dishes like adobo, pancit and halo halo. It's warm, homely and full of authentic flavour. A true Wollongong hidden gem.
Port Kembla is known as one of Australia's busiest ports, but it's also blessed with a lot of natural beauty. So you can see Port Kembla Beach behind me, and there's also the iconic Port Kembla Ocean Pool.
Head up to Hill 60 Lookout for sweeping panoramas of the Illawarra coastline. It's also a historic site with World War II bunkers scattered across the headland. Down by the water, the Port Kembla Southern Breakwater is a peaceful spot for a walk or cycle, with waves crashing on one side and views stretching all the way back to Wollongong. It's the perfect place to slow down and soak up the coastal scenery. Wollongong is just 90 minutes south of Sydney by car, or around 2 hours by train. We travelled by train and it was really handy to be able to take our bikes with us. From Thirroul's brunch spots to Port Kembla's beaches, Wollongong has everything you could want in a Sydney weekend getaway. With stunning coastal rides, incredible food and plenty of places to unwind, this is truly a cyclist paradise just south of Sydney. We hope you enjoyed our Wollongong travel guide. If you did, please hit the like button and leave us a comment. We have plenty more New South Wales South Coast and Australia travel vlogs. If you want more of this, then be sure to subscribe. We are Bucket List Travellers. See you next time.